So here, normal answers to this. Local answer is to play here. But white's playing here is doing support anyway and should be fine. There is, I think, no problem. Is it the best move? I don't know, but should be close to be the best. Black approach, white answer, okay. Black attach here, so there is answer. And here what you do for white. So about the right side, there is still a way to play here. He wants to make this still alive. Still in the race. Yeah, she's playing the other semi-final. Versus Hyungjin. She's playing the quarterfinals. We didn't watch the game already. We are watching the game next. So you need to keep this in reserve. I think what you don't really like, for example, let's say black played here. I think you don't really like this 1, 2, 3 here, okay? And this can be okay, because there is still ways to invade this thing here and here. So when there is here, I think that this can be playable here. I mean that one, because after this you can still do things here. So this is playable, but I think this is not the move you want to play here, because that way I think it's okay for black. When you invade here, you played here, and when black is jumping, what you defend? You defend the right, but the top is in trouble here. Maybe played here, and maybe you keep jumping. White has to defend. What about 2 stones here? It looks dead. So you can't really play that way for white. I think that is playable, and I think there is no reason to play this, because, for example, if you played here, I think maybe it's something you also don't really want to give to black, because 6 will be the same trouble with black 5. But I think it's the same with this. When you played here, you are supposed to... You can Tenuki, you are supposed to play L3 maybe at some point. I think you can Tenuki for here. Maybe it's not too late to Tenuki here. Because this time, at least when there is here, there is space to get a base. So why not? But I think this is more likely to happen white's 2 here. So he's playing here, connects. And I don't think you really cut here. I think it's okay to play there, and you should... There is still place for this here. That's okay to... You can play this one right now, maybe. And I think this is also playable here. Because you can consider to play this right now. Maybe also just play move here cannot be bad for white. So what is choosing here? Connect, yes. Here, yes. And here, so I think you can play bottom, you can play it here, and you can also play this one, I think. And yeah, the push here. He played right now. There is here and there is here. Okay, so that one here. Oh, and black jumping here. Usually variation here is about to play it here, and there is this thing here. And black needs to make life here. But let's say, for example, maybe you can exchange. You're not forced to exchange, but this can be exchange. And white's to play here. White's to play. You see white survive on the right side. Get the 2 eyes. Incente. So maybe like you play 14 here. Not too bad. So black played the jump here. So what happened when there is here? Is it really alive here? This, here, survive, okay? This survive. This survive, but why not? It's not too bad. So I think before play this double attack here for white, you should play the attachment. You can't really play there because there is this one. So you can play this one, This is, I think, okay for white to get something here. Even if black played here, it is easy to survive. And when there is answer, are you forced to play here? I mean, maybe is 9. Like, let's say you, after 8 you tenuki, what happened? If black connects, what is this situation here? If you played here and here, that's dead, right? And, oh, this looks dead? It looks dead. Okay, okay. So you need to play. Maybe the 7 you played here to get a better shape. Yeah, that's better. When you played here, if it's like this, it's not too simple here. Let's say you tenuki, okay? When there is here, you played here. If it's like this is 2 eyes, okay? And this at the treble is you missing a liberty here, right? I mean, this is at a re, and that's a huge trouble. Okay, so you can't really tenuki. So at least you need maybe a thing here. But probably you should capture. So what happened here? He's playing that far, okay. Black is blocking anyway, and white here, okay, fine. And now he's capturing because it seems he plays slightly different than the attachment. Maybe the attachment here. So black answers here, right? And if you get this, is not super big. So you can play this far, okay. So this is not river, you will connect. This is here. Black can try this one, but now let's say you tries to capture here. The thing is, this is so many tribbles, right? If you connect here, you're losing the stones. So what you played here, or maybe here, that there is the battery. Maybe even just you played here because it is ladder. So that's a disaster for black, and yeah, and black's defense here, I think it's a disaster. So, and if you play here, it's also disaster for black. So you should play it here, but this means white survive by just playing here, and that's not great for black. Okay, so it's working, and he's playing here, and so here white captures, black has to play here. Yeah, this is what happened. Okay, and so here white's alive on right side. That's fine. This is, you are not forced to answer, so you can play exchange here. That's the thing is for later. Let's say you play here, there is 6 at some point. And the thing is, when you tenuki, when there is here, black needs to capture anyway, and you can play move like this. Okay, there is a peeping move, but shape is not too bad for white here. You get some strength. Maybe there is move like 8, but if you exchange the peeping move, it's not really working. Maybe you can play here right now, because here, this is way to connect, okay? So maybe white here. But this is, like, you should fight right now in that case. And if you play the peeping move, you don't get the move. So it's not too bad to play here. Compared to this is, anyway, there is move here, and it should be not too difficult to do something in that shape. So there is still a way to use some connection. So it's not bad to play 5, I think. So he's playing here. So there is here, and he turns first. Okay. Am I missing something here? So is it that, what about you played here? This is not okay for black, okay? Because, okay, you can start the coup. But now what happened here? This might be dangerous. And anyway, it's a coup fight here. And so you played here, maybe? When you played here, there is a capture to do here. But there is no sente moves. If you played 5, white, black, and tenuki, and white here, black here, and oh, it's already 2 eyes anyway. Yeah, it's already 2 eyes. Can you play the move here first? Black, cannot approach here. If you played here, you can play this one. Maybe you played here, because black cannot approach. So black should approach here. So this can be something, right? But yeah, there is no chance to kill or something. So just playing here, okay, and there is a Tori, fine. Maybe just in case of co-fight, if you played one here or one here, in case if it's played as co-treat and get starts, this scope can be super big. Or just played here. Just played here. When you tenuki, it's already dead, right? Yeah, it's already dead here. If you had played that way in case of ko, when you played white here as co-treat, when you take black played here, yeah, it's still alive. So I think just he played the turn because of value of this move here. It's absolutely sente compared to when you played here. Black has to play 3 anyway, because if you don't, this is way to kill black, okay? So black forced to answer, but the thing is, white's 4 here, Atari here at 4 is not sente about life. It's not sente anymore here. This is not sente anymore. This is black and played somewhere else, and if you takes, black answers with 7, but the value of the sente can be bigger. So because he turned, this makes white 6 is absolutely sente, and black has to capture or black's dead in corner. So that's a reason to turn here. Make P2 here absolutely sente. So black answered, and now white will tenuki. And I don't think potential on bottom is playing something around here is great. Of course, there is 4 up in the corner, but I think because of black strength, there is like nothing. And I think it's more played around here. Or maybe first play the top side, because the stone here, P17 start to feel lonely here. Ah, okay, it's playing here. It doesn't want to be under attack. And for me, this feels a bit slow. So I'm curious what AI is thinking about this. I will check. Okay, first thing here, about the opening here. Earlier I said that is playable, and this is what AI wants here. This is AI variation here. That way, we have a top right here. It's okay to play that Joseki here. You played here, and black here is not perfect because there is still attach here. There is still also this 7 here. So AI wants to play 6 this time here, closer than usual. And then play the 7 here, not invading right now. And when there is approach, you invade. So play that way for white, according to AI. But I think there is no big difference with this one. It's, yeah, it's really similar value. And after this AI wants here, yeah, and this one as well. But the thing is, when there is here, AI doesn't want to play this NA here for black. So this is something I don't really talk earlier. But black is alive and can tenuki, and of course black wants super big, okay? And so if you answers, there is a follow-up for white right now, but if you played here, what is it? It's 2, 3, 4 here. And now AI played one time here. Okay, it's timing of this is difficult to explain. But after 6, AI says black 7 here. But the truth is, it's alive. If you play here, there is white here. Okay. And capturing here, there is consequences here. White may just capture right now here. AI wants to play 8 here. And the thing is, after this, if you played, for example, if you played here, the thing is, white captures with 14, gets 2 stones, but you're alive in the corner. And now, because you get the Punuki, right side is something for black. So maybe you can build the top, and probably you can play somewhere else. So that's playable for... So black played here, and what? I did a mistake here. So yeah, this one, it says mistake for black. It was 50-50, but this ane was mistake for black, according to AI. So there is a cut in here, yeah. And the thing is... Yeah, okay. So AI here, this is a black play here. It was a standard play, but here AI, it seems AI is ready to play that way here. But it's almost the same anyway. That happened in the game. And here, yeah, this is AI plan to just play it here. That's a standard play here. And I'm afraid white gets more than usual here. There is 9, and here, white played here in the game, but AI just said just played here right now, and that's fine. Okay. So we get this instead. And this, yeah, okay. This is like, playing here instead of ane, it's like about 7% win rate mistake. So that's a mistake for black. Playing this one, not the ane here. Black had to follow the pattern and... Okay. Oh, but here... The thing is here, white's supposed to play that one here, because it's alive in that area, and the capture right now is not necessary. And it's back to 50-50 game. Oh, what's a mistake here? This is here 67% win rate for white, so almost 70%. So this is about 20% win rate mistake. So that's a super big at this stage of the game. So I think he probably will... I think Pro now review games with AI, probably. And at least young players. And I think here, when he will see this is a super big mistake, he will not play that way anymore. But I'm surprised he didn't. Yeah, you can play it here without trebles, right? This is trebles. Here the truth is, you need the move to fix here, but there is a problem with cut. And maybe what if you just played here? It seems you are alive, I think. So what is the A move? Before here. So when there is one, AI says black will play that one. So the thing is, maybe, let's say you played around here. What happened when you played here? Black has to play here. When you turn, black has to play here. And probably now you just needs to... You just needs to play one more to secure life. And that's fine. Like, if you played here, it's okay, right? Yeah. I think this is okay. Even if you played here. The thing is, probably the cut is a big trouble, so you had no time for this. And and white can survive with this anyway. So anyway, black has to play this one first, but this is answered. This one is answered here, and that's not too bad for white. White will survive without troubles. And so maybe you played here, but this is alive for white anyway here. So white has time to play something here, and black is not really doing something. Okay, so we get this, and it's almost 50-50 here. Okay, and okay, AI approves that one. So this is to avoid being under attack. Okay. Okay. So black pincer here wants to use the strength, of course. And white approach here was super big. Okay. Black play there. Should white play follow-up attachment right now? Yes. And here. And connect, extend. There is extend here. Connectional block. The jump here connects. No. Okay, here. Okay, maybe yeah, it's playing here. Usually there is this one, but usually there is no h3 here, so maybe not so much NT. So here, okay, white played here, good for top left. And what should be black move here now? I think one good move can be this shoulder it. That's good for center. Also make top side stronger, good for fight. And also there is way to reduce left side maybe after. What else? Maybe play this one because white didn't answer, and that this can be a way to capture. But I think it's too slow to play here. Like you played here, you need answer, and maybe it's white is building more here. This one should be dangerous, no? Like if you played here, can you really manage? And maybe, let's say you played here. Okay, maybe you will survive, but the thing is maybe it's now black under attack. About here, or maybe just here. Not so easy for black, so I'm not sure for this as black. So black, yeah, play the shoulder it. He played the shoulder it. And is it also what AI wants? Okay, just first for white. For white, AI says white should play here now. Still, the two stones here, d4, e4 should be sacrifice stones. So asking blacks to probably take them. But the thing is, for AI, black here will play that too, and white here. So chance to connect, save the two stones here. There is 4 here. It's AI variation here. Played 5, play jump here. Play this schema here. This one, and now 8, 9 here is way to save the two stones, make a base on bottom side, and black will be very small in bottom left. And I think you can fight the 4 stones at some point here. And black will play here. So white will survive everywhere, and there is no big territory for black. But white played here, it's a different game, right? And yeah, okay, it says it's a mistake. It was a close game here if white played the Kusumi, and this one starts to be advantageous for black. And is it shoulder it for black? No. Black says it's urgent to play that one. So it's also why AI says it's a mistake not to play this J3 here. This J3 is super important because white get chance to fix. Yeah, like if it's here, chance to fix the shape. Maybe play it here to fix the shape on bottom side here. But AI says go for trade. Go for trade. And then when you play the move like in the game here, black should not play here, but get his chance to destroy the bottom side here. So this is when there is here. For black, I think it's white can still play here. Is it? No, okay. AI doesn't say that. AI say counter here. Okay. So I understand why I also want to play here for black. So but it seems to be wrong place. So very easy. White played the correct move here. Okay, and here. Okay, connects. This starts to secure a big territory in top right. White supposed to extend here. Yeah. And do you keep pushing? I think yes. He attach first. Okay, fine. So I think here, let's say you just played somewhere else. White's turn here can be super big. Black will be forced to play here. And this is reducing a lot strength for black. So you should not Tenuki right now. So this one is asking, is it here? In that case, black might fight here. And even if there is here, he should be ready to fight. And there is just a capture here in that case. So white had to play things here anyway. And this is fighting. Okay. And maybe white will just play here. And I think it's you need to push one time. And after, there is connection here. There is way to play around here. So he can consider Tenuki at M4 next. So very easy. So he will play at 3, connection. And so here, you can connect the stone almost. Here, this is connection, but maybe white here in that case. So you know, this is no connection, but this can be fight also. So it's dangerous for white. So black played here right now, okay. White answers here, okay. So there is a push and a 3. But oh, ready. Here, he had time to play here. Of course, Anne will be strong. But I think the stone is dead for black. That stone is dead here. I really think he should Atari. What? If you pushed here, if you push through, it's to play Atari here. And I think my guess was here. You should play here anyway. If it's like this, if white really wants to capture, you're fine. And white's played here, I think you can still play here. You don't care. And the thing is, when a black played here, I think it's chance for white to turn here. If black really wants here, you can play the move here. Because you will be cut anyway. Of course, answers for white make sense as you cut black as well. So there is a reason for white to answer, but I think it's not 100% forced. So I'm curious. Okay. Okay, it seems the attachment and answers like this is AI way also. Okay. So all this thing here is AI variation here. Okay, AI wants this move order. Okay. I think here anyway, why cannot Ane here? Because the crosscut is too strong. Maybe black wants to keep in reserve there is 2 here. Like if you played here, let's say you played here, you can push here because of that way. Okay? And a reason not to play here too early. But what happened here? You are forced to play 9. You can play there. So this can be a way to play for black. So I think it's not really a trouble. So here push few times, okay, and here white extend here. Try to get his chance, you know. Here, if you answer, black will really play it here. So here, and now black's turn. Okay. So the truth is, AI says this is not really okay and should extend, but it's doing some influence for white. So black block here, okay. White connects here. White connects here makes top left super strong, okay? Because earlier, when you, let's say white somewhere else, black may do things here, okay? Here, here. This can be some fight here. Let's say you push few times here, and what happened here? You don't survive for white, okay? And maybe even here. White doesn't survive here. It's you captures first. And even at this stage here, it's okay. So if I played here, you play that one. And that way, even here, anyway, you will capture first. Whitey is dead. So white forced to play here, and there is that thing. So maybe, what if you start here? If you start here, maybe can you survive? Can white play it here? You play that one? Is it this saving? I think this is okay for white, okay? So this is like, maybe you can play moves here. And that time, it's not really okay anymore, right? And how do you save this? There is no way to save that one here, right? Anyway, so you can capture things here. You doesn't need even some attach here. Yeah. That thing here. It's here the 3 stones are going to die. That is working. So you can play 13. You're forced to play here. And that time you played here. Maybe white answer you played. But this is a black. You can even tenuki here. Okay? Here. You had time. 17, 18. 17 can be here. But in that case, you're not going to win the coup fight. So that's losing for white. Okay? So this is like when there is push, white needs here to make life here. Okay? And black's playing here. You can't really answer 17 because you are back to this. And this situation, it's white 3 stone that's dead. So you see it's not so great. So when there is a 4, you almost need to play here and let black capture. So that's nice way for black. So you can do a big damage here. Okay, here, here, here. And this is why usually after here, white's supposed to play. And because of this, it's supposed to be a G. And it's supposed to be a G on black if white moving stones here, because white can try to cut, and black's supposed to play one more to capture the 2. But with H3 here, maybe it's black playing more like this. Or like this, you know, like just playing here. Why not? This can be black make a big corner like this. So here, so we get that thing. Black's turning here. White connects. So removing a lot of ag here because black, as we just see here, black's playing here. Black's playing push and cut now. It's supposed to capture 2 stones. Because here, you can save them, but this means here troubles for white, okay? It's troubles for the 2 stones here. So black may be satisfied. And okay, so here, black's defend. Okay. White has to take care of bottom side now, or is it just a jump good enough here? As this is building the left, but also support for bottom side, I think. Can you go this far? Is it interesting to play it here? Not sure. There is no problem with shape. What he's doing? He's playing the turn, okay. There is a black here. Black here creates some good move with L3, right? He's going to attach, okay. Play there. So this is threatening to capture the 3 stones, so needs to answer. Answer like this. Removes liberty on 2 stones. This is like when white plays somewhere else, move like this or cut. There can be things here. So white answered, okay. Answer for black. If I played here, right now you are still winning for black. I mean, this should be winning capturing race. Is it true? It's not really true here. It's your 1 liberty behind, but you had time to answer and then play here. Yeah. And that time you are winning capturing race. Okay. So white keep pushing here. Okay. So this is the important area to build. Fine. Black's playing here now. What happened here? You know, it's white here, black cuts. White played here. And black just plays somewhere else here. Don't really finish the situation here. Don't really solve. I don't really get that one. The thing is now, what happened with white here? And what if you played here? If black is playing here, that's is capturing stones, okay? If you connect here, I think it's black in super big trouble here. You need to play here, yeah. But it's, you know, black is losing the stones here. Black is losing stones. So you can play there. You can try here and that way, but it's still you are losing stones here. If you played here, there is time to play here. So this is a disaster. So this is black needs to play, and probably you can fight the 2 stones here. There is different ways. And this might be dangerous for black. Maybe also here you can start with 3 because this is no ladder. And that's like you need to answer. And this white will be sente. And is there any chance that white's playing like this here? Probably here. Is there any chance you can kill black or at least fight and build something in any case here? So I don't know. Anyway, black here, white and third. So this is, there is no connection here, right? Here, 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 no connection. So black is playing here, but you can capture here. And still here, what happened when there is here? Still not working for black. So here, maybe supposed to play there. But still, it's black needs to survive and will be painful losing Sente. So he's playing here Samsun here. So he can survive in the corner. But now white, yeah, get the Sente for this. And he's pushing here, okay. Black extend. White keep pushing. And anyway, so here you can't capture the J7 here, okay. So black defend. So here, if I keep pushing this time, playing here, you can do the net or not? Here, here, here. It's not really okay, right? Oh, yeah. And this way is still not working, okay? So the push with one is okay. If you played more like this one, this time, you can play the net. So white defend here. And as we said here, black forced to defend, okay? As a black turn, white, black's turn, we said white 2 here. At least there is a capture here. You can play this black. So black answered, okay. White pushed here. And 4 stones in trouble. So it needs to be defended. And now white here, okay. What situation here according to AI? Oh. So the turn earlier here was not the biggest. Okay. But white connection here was also not the biggest move here. But okay, here the thing is, I think here this one, so AI says answer with normal move here. And it should be good for black. And the thing is, instead of a turn, okay. AI wanted to play a probing move. That's complicated. So. Oh. Okay, that was a greedy move by black. That was greedy move, and AI says better for white when black played the Kusumi here. Black should just play the normal move here. Removes the Agi here. Removes the Agi, and because of this, the turn is okay for white. And okay, here, the turn, AI says not playing the Kusumi but the attach. And when white 3, you answers 3. When white played these two, you answers 3, and now white answers. Okay. So but black here trying to connect and win capturing race, and that's good for white anyway. So the thing is, according to AI, white should play here right now because anyway, create, it's cutting 3 stones and create semi-AI between them. It's not so simple for black, and creates a great Agi here. Not playing here. And anyway, it's white takes advantage from this here. And this is what I suspect here. Black's playing here, white here. Black play this one was not a good move according to AI. AI says, okay. Exchange one time here. So the thing is, with this one, there is a follow-up with 3. If you played here, there is chance to survive here when you get things like this, okay? But it's just a probing move. Check the answers, because if white here, for example, it's maybe you... sorry, when there is attach. White here is strong answer, but if you played something like this, maybe you will use, I don't know exactly which move, but maybe you will use. So just a probing move. And then, after this, black extend here. Extend because here, let's say white somewhere else, like here. This is working, right? This ladder. This ladder is working, okay? You can just create something like this. So, in that case, so here, we said here, extend. So in that case, white answer. Black's playing here. It's a iteration. Now this one. And because you played 5, it's your one move ahead in the fight here. Play that early, and it's no answers. According to A, it's you should play here. Answers here, and probably it's about to play here. Is it true? That's dangerous, right? This Satori. But it's not so simple here. If you play Satori here, if it's like this, you can be satisfied for black. And white answers with capture, you play Satori here and you extend, right? Maybe you played here or not to defend. I'm not sure. At least here, if it's like this, you can break some area here. You can get something for black. Maybe just Atari and here you reduced. You managed to reduce. So playing here was disaster. Losing Sente on this. It was losing about 10% win rate, and it was already not great for black because black was greedy. Okay. So black in trouble after this here. The fight here. Black attach. Okay. But white will manage to get something from this. He settled perfectly in Sente here. And okay, black played here, but white answered. White here. This is white, white has to defend against the black here. But first, Atari here, as we said, it's Sente about black's life in right. So black has forced to take, and white here, yes. And now black here, that white will defend, yeah, okay. The black here, white is Tenuki here. White's Tenuki, okay, nice. That's Sente about life. If black doesn't answer, there is chance to kill. Like, let's say black here, easy to kill. So black played here, but it's not killing white. White answer, okay, right? So this is a life for white, no problem. This black, white answer, black here, right? Okay. Can black play the connection here? The answer is probably no. You play this Satori and capture, right? So it seems not working if you played here. What about black here? You need to defend, right? If you, let's say you defend the top here to survive here. Maybe it's better to play there. White here. Okay, he's capturing 3 stones. So black played here. Okay, fine. And white captures this. Okay. So that's Sente for black. And now what will be black move? White seems dead in top right. Black should survive in top left, right? So he's playing here right now. Okay. It's supposed to be alive when you played here. White push will be Sente. That's right. Is it here? One good question is that move Sente? Or maybe it's not important because anyway, this is capturing, right? This is capturing, and maybe if black played here this time, you played 4, okay, in that one. So here after black here, white finally played this one. Black here, yes. Is it really good answers for black here? Oh. Okay, it seems to be, it was close. Better for white anyway. Okay, what AI wants here? After this, AI wants to play more this way here to get black answering here. Extend one time here because defense for black. Play this 7 to get 8 here because there is troubles for black. And now play the 9 I suggested here. And I think it's very easier and here. And this 11 should be Sente and black must answer something. Maybe you played here. Maybe you play there. But is 11 still a threat in that case? Maybe not. Maybe not. So he's playing here, there is answer. But anyway, it doesn't really hurt the win rate for white. So white play there, black play there. White's pushing here. It's a center move, right? I think it will be better the AI way from her here, play that way. So here, black increases territory. White here is of course center here. Oh, really? There is a counter there is a turret here. Okay. Is it playing here or not? He's going to defend. Black's to defend. But what is super annoying here? It's anytime white's playing here, it's cut. So, like, if you play the... What will be the best way to do cut? What if you played here? At least here, I think... Okay, you can play it here. That this is you forced to connect and you can capture a stone here. And if you connect and if there is cut here, black will need to play the semi-eye. So this is losing points for black. So white pushed here, okay. Black answers here. But this one is black forced to play 2 here. To connect, avoid the semi-eye. If you played here, this is his forced to play the answer here. And white here can play this first and here. And that time is you will need to play here at some point. Otherwise, you are in trouble. So white jumping here first. Okay. And that jump, I think it's black needs to connect. If you play there or there, that's of course a trouble. If you played here and keep playing here, this might be, you know. What about the top? This at some points. Anyway, you can reduce. So black's defend, yeah. White pushing and get this one, right? Okay. And now white play there, black resigned here. Okay. This is black doesn't get enough territory. Here. So AI variation here. You play this, you play this, you play this. There is 4, you insert. So here, you can play this 6, of course. Okay. You can try this 6 here. Black forced to insert. And this is 2 eyes. Okay. Here, here. It's okay, 2 eyes. So white may... What is the best way here? You can connect here. And black can play this one for 2 eyes. Okay. So there is no... There is black here. And white should tenuki now. After 5, white move is to play here. 7 and 8. And yes, as I saying here, you play that way for black. But this is more territory for white. So Byun Sangil on the game here. Black resigned. And I think the reason to lose here. It's black play the Kusumi here instead of playing here. And anyway, the turn here for black was not centered about white's life, so it was a slack move. It was a slack move and it's played too early. It should be overplayed. So that's some reason here. And also when white played here, it's a black should play here. Play the normal move here. And it's not first time in this tournament we see that is not so great. And It was what in Shin Minjun game, I think. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure of the player. Anyway, the other day we get when black played here, white tries to move here. Okay, we get we get white's moving and was really bad to try to move. And the thing is here, proper ways to defend. That's important. And here, I think they miss big spot of from earlier here. When black playing here was also important in the game. Looks a good move here. I also thinking that was a good move, but it's more urgent. This is more urgent to play here. So it was interesting to play shoulder it, but this move for black, it's threatening white. And white also misses the thing that it's as bottom side is urgent, you should play this J3 here. So that's a key point of the game. And black's playing here, white counter attack, and the thing is black never get the chance to come back on fighting the bottom and play here. And instead it's when white here, this is white get chance to fix first. Because the final result of this variation, and again black Tenuki here was wrong because you still need to take care of the bottom here. And this is unsolved. This situation was unsolved. And white here, black is making life in Gote. White makes profit from playing first. And get the chance to play here. It's solving the shape for white and securing a lot of territory. And you know what? The profit for white in center is absolutely worth the loss in top left. And because also, the loss in top left, there is a capture of 3 stones in exchange. Plus the center. So he gets the solve of bottom side, center, just for loss here, and also the 3 stones. So Byun Sangil won the game and reach semi-finals.